Okay, so welcome back, everyone. We're diving right back into the 30 Days to Sell Cars program, and I know you guys have just crushed the first 5 days.
Absolutely.
You built that foundation.
Yeah, the groundwork's laid.
But now it's all about momentum, right?
100%. And you know what's really cool?
What's that?
I think what's really interesting here is that, for dealerships who are, running this thing over multiple months,
Right.
day one of, the new month,
Right.
it's not like starting from scratch again.
So it's not like,
Right.
back to square one every single month.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah.
You're actually already ahead of the game.
Okay, I like that.
You've got this momentum built up, and it's really all about harnessing that,
That's got to be a huge advantage, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, think about it this way.
Okay.
The average car buyer's journey, it takes them like over 100 days.
Wow.
From like, hey, maybe I need a new car, all the way to actually driving off the lot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? So the beauty of this program, with AI paid ads and AI SEO,
Right.
is that it's working with those customers throughout that entire journey.
So it's like a constant presence.
It is. It's all about staying top of mind.
Okay, so break it down for me a little bit. How do those two things work together?
Okay, so let's talk about it. You've got AI paid ads, which are like your, super targeted campaigns reaching out directly to people who are like actively searching,
Okay.
Ready to buy.
So that's like, the Google searches, the YouTube, the social media.
Yeah, exactly. You're hitting them right where they are.
Okay.
But then you've got AI SEO.
Right.
And this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
This is all about capturing those people who are maybe not even thinking about buying a car yet.
Right, they're just starting.
Exactly. They're in that early stage, doing research, comparing models.
Right.
And AI SEO is what makes sure that your dealership is showing up right at the top of those search results.
So it's like almost like having a, digital salesperson working for you 24/7.
Exactly. It's constantly optimizing your website content,
Yeah.
making sure you're visible at those critical micro moments.
Okay.
When someone's making that decision to click on your website versus a competitor's.
So I get that the custom campaigns are super important, but it sounds like AI SEO is like the secret weapon.
It's the backbone. It's working behind the scenes, making sure everything runs smoothly.
I see.
And the best part is it frees up your team to focus on what they do best.
Right, which is closing deals.
Exactly. AI handles the heavy lifting when it comes to optimization and targeting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's your sales team that builds those relationships.
Right, that human connection.
Exactly. And, that's something AI can never replace.
That's true.
But it can make it a lot easier for a team to connect with the right people.
Okay, so for those dealerships that are already seeing results just from those first 5 days, imagine what happens when you layer on the AI paid ads and the SEO.
Oh, it's a game changer.
Right.
It's like you're taking those initial sparks of interest and you're turning them into a full-blown firestorm.
So we're talking, serious sales momentum here.
Absolutely. And that's really the key takeaway. It's about recognizing the power of consistency.
Right.
When you combine that with the right tools, like the AI we've been talking about,
yeah.
That's where the magic happens.
That's where the results come in.
Exactly.
Okay, so as we head into week 2, I want you guys to really think about this. How can you apply these same principles, the consistent effort, the smart tools to other areas of your dealership?
That's a great question.
Right, like how can you keep that momentum going?
Yeah, think about your service department, your parts department.
It's not just about sales.
It's about creating a culture of momentum.
I like that.
Throughout your entire operation.
Well said. All right, everybody keep pushing forward, and we'll see you back here soon for another deep dive.
Sounds good.
All right, take care.
Bye.